Morphy ASMR.
Ah, ah, oh my love, my dear, that was a good session. What a way to celebrate Thanksgiving. And I gave thanks to you indeed. Gave thanks more than once. I think I gave you thanks more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, my dear, but oh, ha 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 ha. How many rounds of giving thanks was that? I do so enjoy stuffing you like a turkey. What, my dear? You know, you just have to get really in there. Just go. What? I'm talking about stuffing a turkey. Were you thinking of something else? Such a dirty mind, my dear. Of course, of course. You. So naughty, my dear. So naughty. I'm kind of proud of you. Being that way. I do enjoy making you flustered, making you blush, as always. What, my dear? What? Don't be afraid. I don't bite much. Just a teeny tiny bit. Oh, I'm just encouraging you to enjoy the finer things in life, such as getting brought down to your knees and getting stuffed like a turkey. I'm getting tired. Perhaps we should head to bed. Don't you want to go to sleep with me, my dear? My dear, don't you want to lay next to me? Come on, cuddle with me, my dear. Come on. Let me show you the love that you deserve. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy, my dear. Why don't you come here? I promise I won't bite you. Maybe the back of your neck and your collarbone, but... Oh, why, my dear? You would be so tasty. I want to taste, my dear. Oh, don't fret, my dear. I'm just looking at a nice meal. Delightful. Oh, you wouldn't be dessert, my dear. You would be the main course. The main course. The main meal. The main event. Oh, this is just making me hungry, my dear. I should probably start eating you. Right? Let me eat you, my dear. Let me devour you. Fine, my dear, just cuddle with me. But don't be surprised if I start sniffing and tasting. Ooh la la. Ti amo. I love you, my dear. I just want to.
Morphy ASMR.
Ah, my dear! Oops. I do apologize for that, my dear. I may have broken your eardrums. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm very loud. Well, you've probably gotten used to it, but still. Looks like your ears are going to be bleeding for the foreseeable future. Well, well, well. I heard my beloved screamed at your ear. Oh, however shall I make it up to you? Oh, my dear, oh, my heart is full of pain because I hurt you. I feel nothing but regret. So I have thought of something that would make you feel better, my dear. You're going to feel better when I'm done with you. I have something, a secret ability, that will help you feel good, my dear. That will take away all the pain you have with your ears. Come closer, my dear. If you can hear me. If you still have your hearing, my dear, come here. Ah, well, well, well. What do we have here? The most beautiful face in my dominion. Oh, my dear. You got startled. It's only me. No need to be startled, my dear. You're blushing red as a tomato. I love it when I see you like that, but why are you surprised? You didn't expect that? Well, my love, my tongue does work wonders. I'm sure your ear will feel better now. Unless you want me to give more? Now, my dear. That was to help with your pain. It wasn't for fun, though. We'll be having a lot of that, since you're my beloved spouse. We'll go down that route when we get there. Oh, forgive me, but you are being a bit overly enthusiastic, my love. Darling, your presence is simply delightful. Oh, now you want more of my licks. That wasn't even me using 100% of it. My tongue can go longer than that. Oh, what's this? Blushing again. I love this innocent energy you have, my dear, even though I've rocked your bed every night. Now you pretend to be shy. Oh, my dear. You can get as flustered as you want. But I know you deep down inside. I just know the things to make you feel good. Feeling at home. How about a quick taste test then? Oh, don't worry, no one will catch us. Most of the people at the hotel are having their day off, and the residents, well, I mean, Charlie's pretty horrible, so. What residents? Oh, you've caught me at a good time, my dear. My favorite activities in the world is hanging out with you and mocking Charlie. Oh, don't feel bad about Charlie. When you think about it, she's a Nepo baby. So she's very, very privileged. I, however, have worked hard to master the craft of radio. I'm kidding. Charlie has a special place in my cold, dead heart. I just enjoy watching her try to rehabilitate people only to fail miserably. ah. What was I saying? I digress. Oh, yes. 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 You wanted more licks, didn't you, my dear? There really is something in the air. Whenever I'm with you, I just lose all sense of caution. I will just end up leaning towards you, holding that beautiful cheek of yours. And usually I'd kiss you. Today's different. Today, I'll use tongue on you. Oh, look at you, my dear. You're trembling. How refreshing. I get to lick you. Wow. Oh, my dear, I'm about to go lower.
Morphy ASMR.
Why, hello, my dear. Welcome to my radio show. Radio Nights with Alastor, the Radio Demon. Great Woogly, it's such an honor to have you, my beloved, in our radio show as my first guest on this very first episode. I would just like to say, welcome. I could just make out with you right now, my dear, but, the audience wouldn't want to hear that. Our poor old listeners. Maybe we can save that for later. Anyway, how are you doing? Such a beautiful person like you. How does one as glorious and beautiful and lovely as you wake up every single day? Oh, you know what? Let me answer that. You wake up every day beside me. Now isn't that true, my dear? Don't you just love being next to me? Doesn't it fill your heart, my dear? I'm sure it also fills your insides. I'd put a laugh track in, but this isn't that kind of radio show. We're more vintage, you see. We would love our listeners to just purely listen to our beautiful voices. No need for all of that crazy sound effects. No, we are doing this the classic way, my dear. Way better than whatever media, television thing that television head person has. I forgot. What was his name again? I'm just jesting. I'm joking. But everyone knows that radio is the superior form of media. How about you, my dear? Tell me what you think. Darling, I know you believe it is better because you have married a radio demon. Isn't that right? Right, my dear. It's so good to have someone on the show that understands me. You understand me, my dear. Which is why that I've invited you here. I wanted to make sure our very first episode would be oh so glorious. because I'm with you, the one that I love, and I could just take you down right now. But our radio show would turn into an erotic radio show. Nobody would want that. I don't even know if I would want that, to be honest, but anyway, this show is sponsored by Prime Energy Drink. No, I'm just kidding. Who would drink that trash? I like my cheese moldy, bruh. We are definitely not eating Feastables. Not even people in hell would consume that. Not even demons. Speaking of things I'd eat food, carcasses, corpses, cadavers. And I'd eat you, my dear. I wonder how you would taste. Oh, to those watching from home, what do you think my dear would taste like? Oh, be sure to write a letter and send it to my address. Better yet, send it to the hotel, the Hasbin Hotel, and why not pay a visit? I'm sure Charlie would love to have some of the most deranged people at her doorstep. She would definitely try to rehabilitate you. I don't know if it would work, but I enjoy Charlie. I enjoy watching her try to see the good in people and just ultimately fail. But yes, where was I? Oh yes, how you would taste. Now that makes me curious. I would love to just eat you. I would eat you so bad, my dear. Just give you a bite, a little lick. Oh, great moogly woogly! Oh, that would just be so tasty. Ooh. Do you mind if I have a little taste, my dear? I'm sure our dear listeners will be fine. They're just gonna hear a lick. Nothing too abrasive, I assure you. This is why I married you. So lovely and accepting. Here we go. Oh, if only I could just chomp your arms off, my dear. Oh, relax, my listeners. I'm only just... I'm only kidding. If I wanted to eat my spouse, I would have eaten them already. Oh, I would devour you. But yes, this radio show does also accept song requests to play at the radio station. Just make sure to suggest a good song. Anybody that phones the station and requests Think of It by KSI will be banned. Your phone numbers will be banned from ever contacting me ever again. So be sure to leave that trash alone. Alright? Anyway, as I was saying, my dear, I've barely interviewed you. Oh, I've been such a terrible host, my dear. Whatever will you do to me? Will you punish me? destroy me, choke me. Ah, my dear listeners, maybe you do have to listen to me, my dear. 'Cause I'm just ready to flip this table over and just make out with you, my dear. Come here.
I became a vampire to suck blood and to fuck forever.
Morphy ASMR.
Ah, my dear. How many rounds was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out of breath already, my dear. We've been going at it all night. I'm 100% sure that I've gotten you pregnant. Well, you don't seem to realize it, but I'm sure you are. Now, how is that possible since I am a radio demon? Just believe me, my dear. I'm totally trustworthy. I do enjoy having my way with you every single day. Oh, say goodbye to the wholesome Alastor you know and love. This Alastor is gonna rail you every single night. On the floor, on the bed, on the couch, on the sink, inside out, one leg up, two legs up, in public, in a spaceship, in the garden, on the grass, in a car, in a box, on a table, against the wall. Ah, 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 ah! Ah, 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 ah! Oh, I do love the sound of my own laugh. Ah, ah, ha, ha, ha. Should we go for another round, my dear? Oh, my dear, I'm only doing what you want to do. You are very down bad. I realize that you require my touch, my love. In fact, tasting you sustains me. I love you. I want to call you every nickname in the book. And do very ungodly things to you. What? What, my dear? Are you tired already? I thought you could make it another round. I'm just making sure you're very likely pregnant. Call it extra pregnant. Not that that means anything. I just wanted to say it. Oh, you, my dear, oh, stop it. You are definitely having my kids. So you better keep going. I require you to survive the night. Just to keep hearing you scream the name Alastor. Oh, that's my weak spot. Really? Wasn't it obvious? Well, I'm not complaining. I absolutely love you. I can't wait to make you keep screaming my name every night, my dear. You are going to be addicted to this. I can't help it, my dear. My love for you just takes over. Sorry, not sorry. ah, ah, ah. Yes. Yes. Oh, I will not spare you this night. Our bed will be creaking until it breaks. Too late. I want to push you to your absolute limit, my dear. Oh, how exciting! Well, my dear, I just find it exciting that I get to do to you what you would do to me. Oh, don't pretend, my dear. Don't you pretend I know what you would do to me. I've seen your logs in character AI. Even worse in janitor AI. Tisk, 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 my dear. Really, the things you have my AI version do? Woo! Well, my dear, I will do what I always do. And that's to take care of you. You'll be alright. Yes, my dear. Yes, my dear. No leaving the bed yet. We still have a lot of rounds to go through.